Shalom, I'm Rabbi Eliot Pearlson of Temple Menorah. Many times the question is asked, why do you love the land of Israel? Well, there are some of us who respond, the reason why we love the land of Israel, the reason why Israel is so important is because in case of times of trouble, we have a place that we can flee to, a home that will always have open doors to us. And I understand that importance because even in my own lifetime, I saw in the 70s, it was Soviet Jewry that ran to the land of Israel. In the 80s, it was Ethiopian Jewry. In the 1990s, once again, as the fall of the Soviet Union, Russian Jews found a homeland with open doors. And of course, even in the early 2000s, it was Argentinian Jewry that had a place with open doors, open arms that accepted us. Now, as a member of the Jewish community, I lost over 100 members of my family, first in the ghettos of the Bialystok uprising, and then in Treblinka, over 100 members of my family. But I'd like to look at the land of Israel in different eyes. I love the land of Israel because I love going to Israel, like last time, and checking into a hotel where every hotel room has a mezuzah. In fact, last time I was there, all of a sudden I saw a janitor removing the mezuzahs. And I said, "What are you doing?" He says, "Oh, we check the mezuzahs here once every 7 years." That's why I love the land of Israel. I was in Israel on a vacation with our community, and Saturday night I had some free time, so I jumped into a taxi cab to visit one of my sisters. And as I get into the taxi right in front of the hotel, he goes, "Hey, where's your sweater? It gets cold here in Jerusalem. Go back up to your room, I'll wait." So I run upstairs, I come back down, and guess what? He really was waiting without his meter on. So I get into the taxi, and he starts talking to me. "What do you do?" I come from America, and I'm a rabbi. He goes, "You're a rabbi? Share with me some Torah from America." So I gave him a Devar Torah. And what did my taxi cab driver in the land of Israel say? "That's a beautiful Devar Torah, but let me give you an alternative explanation of the Aramaic text that you quoted." Only in Israel are your taxi cab drivers knowledgeable about ancient Aramaic and Talmudic text. By the way, I got to my destination, he turned off the meter, and he spent another 5-6 minutes with me talking Torah. I love Israel. But it's not only about the taxi cab drivers who are worried about us, because we're family, we're brothers, we're sisters, we're a community. And sometimes Israel's important to me, and I safeguard the land of Israel, especially when I don't agree with the prime minister or with the politics, because that's what it is like with a family. Do you agree with all your family members? Do you not invite them to Thanksgiving or Pesach because you have difficulties with them or differences with them? That's when we really show our love of the community of Israel. So some say that we have to protect and love the land of Israel in case of an emergency. So listen, I'll tell you what I think. Rabbi Dr. Abe Gittleson went to the land of Israel with his wife Shulamit in the 1970s. And they went on to Russia, to the Soviet Union. And in the Soviet Union, they were in St. Petersburg. And they went to Shul on Shabbat morning. And there was 12 men, but they wouldn't start davening. There were 12 men. So finally, Dr. Gittleson went over to the Gabbai and said, why are we not davening with a minyan? And the Gabbai looked at him and said, 8 Jews, 4 KGB. And finally, they got a minyan and they davened. And afterwards, this old Russian Jew gets up wearing a suit, and over his breast was all the war medals he had won fighting for the Soviet Union during World War II, a real hero of the Soviet Union. And he got up and he said to Dr. Gittleson and Shulamit in Yiddish, "My Tyra friend from America, my dear friends from America. There are those who might say, aber nicht for the Shoah, the Medina Yisrael is nicht existent," which means without the Holocaust, the land of Israel would never come into existence. Aber das ist nicht gerichtig. This isn't true. This isn't accurate. Hoy ich gewein a Medina Yisrael. If there had been a land of Israel, the Shoah is nicht existent. Then the Shoah would never have occurred. That's how important Israel is. I love Israel because of all the positive things it represents, how it protects us, it protects our children, and it protects our grandchildren. It protects right now, today, when we support the land of Israel, even the future unborn generations of Israel. I love Israel. Chibat Zion. I love Jerusalem, our eternal capital. And that's why we should all rejoice in the 75th anniversary of the land of Israel. A great bracha for us, for for Klal Yisrael and the whole entire world.